I lost my notes. Has anyone seen the notes? I swear, I just had them. I just had them.
On your back. Okay.
On my back? Sorry, where?
On your back. Again.
Again? Got him. Bruce? I swear. That man. Well, welcome everybody to the Lake of Lakes, the home of 100 species. I am B the Bee, and yeah, I hope that you are enjoying our scenery here in Denver. All of you. Okay, so before we start, I'm going to ask all of you to choose 3 things about yourself, because now you are all a part of our lake. So you're going to choose the type of animal you are, what your name is, and your job. So right now I want everybody in their head in the audience to think of what kind of animal you are. Like anything, any animal. Doesn't have to exist. Okay, does everybody have an animal out there?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, so now you're all going to think of a name. It could be anyone's name. It could be Samsung Galaxy S9. Okay, so does everybody have a name?
Yep.
Okay. So now everybody's going to think of a job. It can be any job. For example, I'm a journalist. You could be a lawyer or an astronaut or a plumber. You could be anything. Okay, does everybody have a job?
Yep.
Okay, so how about we go around the lake and introduce ourselves? I will start. I am B. I am a B, and I'm a journalist. Does anybody out here want to introduce themselves? You? Yes.
I'm Fox. My name is Noah, and I am.
Anybody else in the crowd? You, sir?
I'm Cleaver the Beaver, and I am a builder.
Anybody else?
I'm a fox. My name is Moxie the Fox, and I'm a scientist.
Hey, Moxie. Okay, is everybody? Yes, you?
I'm a beaver too. I'm his brother. I'm busy and that's Cleaver.
You, ma'am?
I'm Penny the Platypus. I'm a quack.
Yes. Anybody else? Are we all good? Okay, before we start, I have an interesting story about an animal that we've had on our lake. Very unique. A dinosaur named Jeff. So he was, I think he was a T-Rex or something, maybe a velociraptor, I don't know the species. Hey guys, welcome to our lake. Anyways, so this T-Rex, so he just one day just came walking into our environment, and he was like, you know what, I have one dream. I want to be a journalist. So I was just a young little bee at the time, just have him come to the nest, or the hive. He's never leave the hive. So this dinosaur, he walked into the office. He's like, I want to be a journalist. So he came to the job interview, very nervous. But thankfully for him, I was also nervous. And when I'm nervous, I'll tell you what, it's not pretty. I was like, I am. How old are you? Oh, so, I had that problem, but, the T-Rex, or whatever it is, dinosaur came together and he was like, you know what? I am worth it. I'm a dinosaur, and I want to be a journalist. So obviously, he got the part, and I was just like, oh, darn. But I knew there were other jobs out there. But luckily, turned on everyone, tried to bite the bees' heads off. I lost a good friend that day. But, you know what, that's not the point. He was fired, and now I am a journalist. I grew out of my nerves, and I'm now happy where I am. And so, yeah, that's my story for you. So, it looks like the sun is about to rise, and I don't think I told you, but today is election day. Yay, we gotta get a new representative. Excited. So I think everybody is tuned in and waiting on the live. So, ready to start the broadcast? All right, let's begin. Lights, camera, action. My notes. Welcome, everybody, to the Lake of Lakes, the home of 100 species. We're just minutes away from the sun rising on this year's election day, where one animal from every species gets to cast their ballot, deciding all official lake business. I'm Be the Bee with Honeycomb Daily, and I will be the moderator for today's annual town hall, where everybody gets a voice and every voice is heard. Today's town hall is sponsored by the sun. Do you like light? I love the sun. Now, everybody please put your wings, fins, and paws together for our two candidates. Puck the duck. And Goose the goose. Within the hour, one of these two candidates will officially be elected president. So, during today's town hall, we're going to ask our candidates some questions. They're going to answer it to the best ability. Does anybody in the crowd have any questions? Thank you. Yes, sir.
Should the president have to follow the same rules as the other animals in the Lake of Lakes?
Great question. Bruce?
Well, I am running for king.
Oh, hold on.
No,
I'd like to interject. We're doing president.
king.
No, we're doing president.
King. I think that the king should be able to. I think that the king should be able to live by the rules that he wants. He is over the rest of the animals.
You read the job interview, right? Okay. Puck?
My friends, my fellow animals on the lake here, we must understand this is not just the home of one species, this is the home of 100 species. There's a place for all of us, and the rules must apply equally to every animal. And if I'm elected president, I will ensure that that is the case. Vote for president.
Well said, Puck. So, any other questions that we have from the crowd? You know what? If you think of one, just raise your hand. Yes? Did I see your hand? Yes? Do you have a question for these two? You wanna wait? Okay, that's cool. So we have, looks like from my sources telling me that we have one from Russell the Mussel. Hey, Russell! The Lake of Lakes gets dirtier and muckier every year. What will you do to stop the terrestrials from trashing our aquatic environment? Thought that question was directed at you.
We need to take other animals under our wing. The truth is, we need to take a bird's eye view here and see that the Lake of Lakes is home to so many species of different types, aquatic, aviary, terrestrial. We all need to work together here in this vibrant ecosystem of ours.
Well, I believe personally, the main issue here is the humans. And I think the best way to keep them from trashing our lake is to use their trash as a weapon. We build a wall of trash around the lake to keep us safe.
Okay, doesn't sound familiar at all. Okay, our next question over here is from Doug the dog. Our stray humans are increasingly out of control, and while most of us serve faithfully, the rest are a growing concern. How will you address national security, including the stray human scourge? Bruce?
Well, I believe that my previous answer stands true. A wall of trash would keep the humans out. For any humans who can get past that wall, I propose that we have an army of ducks that we will send to war to bite their toes. Thank you.
Okay. Puck?
My friends, I don't think I need to tell you how absurd his ideas are. Frankly, I believe Bruce believes that all of his geese are swans. This idea of a wall of trash, we need to welcome in the dogs and the humans that they own.
Well said. Our next question is from Raoul the Owl. Many out-of-town birds have moved into the lake in recent months. What is your immigration policy for new residents, and why are they to blame for all of life's problems? Puck?
With all due respect to Raoul the Owl, I believe he might be a bit misguided. We're all new to this lake. None of us have been here forever. We all came at some point, or our parents came here at some point. We need to have an open, welcoming lake here. Under my presidency,
If you elect me king, I will make sure that any outsiders who are not a part of our great lake will not be allowed in.
You know what? I have a question for you two. Do you believe that everyone in our lake is equal?
Yes, I believe all animals are equal. Some more equal than others.
Puck?
what we need to strive for, and this is what will happen under a Puck presidency, is we need equitable laws that will allow every animal a chance to live an equal life.
No, we need equal laws.
Equitable laws is
are what
the key
will
to
get
equality.
us to our goal.
Okay, ladies, you're welcome. Okay, our next question is from Norm the Worm. Worm employment is at an all-time high. Delicious poop is at an all-time low. Why is this happening to our worms? And how will you address economic precision during your term? Talk it up.
Thank you. Yes, I understand worm economics is very important. Worms rely on poop for survival, and the current economic recession for worms is a very troubling thing. And it will be my #1 priority this year under my presidency to make sure that every worm has a bowl of poop.
Bruce?
Poop economics aside, the worms have work. They're not looking hard enough if they can't find it. We supply jobs to the worms. If we use our money to get more jobs for the worms, then we are going to lose that money for things we truly need it for. The worms are just being lazy.
Okay, do we have any other final questions from our crowd? Okay. Did I see a hand? Nope. Okay. There is one more question from Valeria the bacteria. Antibiotics are a constant threat to us microbes. What will you do to combat the growing number of antibiotics in our food chain and water supply? Bruce?
Well, I believe that antibiotics are a good thing for the animals. They keep us safe, protected, healthy. I rest my case.
Puck?
We must remember that bacteria are our friends just like anyone. Probiotics, in fact, are great for gut health.
Probiotics
are great
not
for
as
intestinal and digestive systems.
antibiotics.
Probiotics.
Antibiotics.
Probiotics.
Antibiotics.
Probiotics. Probiotics.
Okay, back it up. You're impossible. Okay.
And soon I will be king.
Huck for president! Huck for president!
So it seems like, unfortunately, we have to be out of time. So that concludes today's annual town hall.
Do I win?
Give me a break! The sun's about to Day. It's a day for us to choose our fate. From the Lake of Lakes at sunrise, I'm Beat the Beam, signing off. Sing the song that takes place on the Lake of Lakes, where the home of 100 species live. Sing the song about a bird who flies too high, only to sink deep beneath the waves. Sing the song about democracy and fascism. Sing the song about the rise and fall of Bruce the Goose. Today is election day. Celebrate. Everyone gather together because it's a democracy. We keep all my friends it's crazy. Down with the election fever.
I'm a representative from everyone, it's election day. Celebrate. Everyone gather together because it's a democracy. A lot to see. Now's the day that we see the message to everyone today.
Hello, my friends, I am good. Nervous, doing my best with my kids. I'm learning, gathering nonsense and all.
Maybe today will change because it's election day today.
Hello, my friends, and now it's up to us. I got a political plan for the public. Our system is best to reward the injustice. So everyone's standing for everyone else. It's election day. Celebrate. Everyone gather together because it's a democracy. A lot to see. Now is the day that we speak and we listen to everyone. Lots of fun. One vote for everyone under the sun. It's election day today.
It is I, Goose the Goose, and I alone can lead you on. Whirl the squirrel, scout the trout, lead the bee, and even Puck the duck.
What's with him?
He's on the ballot.
Well, good luck.
Today's election day. Celebrate. Everyone gather together because it's a democracy. A lot to see. Now is the day that we speak and we listen to everyone. Lots of fun. One vote for everyone under the sun. It's election day today. One vote for everyone under the sun. It's election day today.
Land assembly, 100 species where everyone votes. And the first on the docket's the presidency.
No, I'm running for king.
No, the only positions for
I will change the rules. I alone can fix it. That's what I'll do as your king.
I call us to order today in an orderly fashion.
The media's lying to you.
So let's now begin the debate between our two candidates, then we can vote. So what will you do about the media? Do you believe in our freedom of speech? Huck the duck.
We will fight to protect our teachers in schools and of journalists, and that's what we'll do.
Bruce the
I will end the news. I'll tell the truth myself. That's what I'll do.
What will you do about
fight with us, that's what I'll do as your king.
Hark the dawn.
We will fight to protect the teachers and schools for the children. That's what we'll do.
About
Election
do you believe we should all have a vote?
We will fight to perfect our imperfect democracy, and things will improve.
I will end the vote. I'll fix our problems myself. That's what I'll do.
You'll tear us apart, and I work together. That's what we choose to fight for ourselves and vote for us into our glory. Just and show we found time.
Control of your destiny.
So let's cast a vote.
Bruce the goose, Huck the duck.
Who's the goose?
Huck the duck.
Bruce the Goose.
When I was young, I knew I'd fly to higher heights. Above the sky, beyond where any bird has flown. Now I'm grown, the only one who sees the lights. That only I was chosen as the chosen one. Only me, only me, only I will tell the truth, fake media lies. Only I will tell the truth when others won't. Only I can fix the problems in society. Only I can heal all our country's wounds. Only me, only me, only me, only me. I alone can keep you safe on the other side. Only I can keep you What? Singing? Sing no song. Stay glorified the lake of lakes, unless they are a great patriot like me. Sing no songs, unless they lionize our warriors, and ensure our invaluable king. Sing no songs, unless you sing them for 1,000 years, and immortalize all my victories like this, sopranos.
Bruce is great, Bruce is glorious, Bruce will keep us safe. We will be victorious, because Bruce is great.
No. It must be more patriotic like this.
Bruce is glorious, Bruce is glorious, Bruce will keep us safe. We will be victorious, because Bruce is great.
No. Must have more zeal like this. All together now.
Bruce is great, Bruce is glorious, Bruce will keep us safe. We will be victorious, because Bruce is great.
Terrible. Just terrible. Earl, bring me my war medals. War medals. Long live the king. War medals. War medals. War medals. Into the breach my soldiers will not survive. We'll sing songs about your glorious demise. Into the breach, the ultimate sacrifice for your king, as long as I'm alive. Long live the king. More medals! Long live the king. More medals! Into the breach, the last of this. For the glory of your all-glorious king. To the dark, great beyond. For the light of your everlasting soul. Long live the king. More medals! Long live the king. More medals! Long live the king. Long live